-1, -2, -3, -4, -5.
You made that joke
That's when
roughly
the
30
rocket...
episodes ago. Can someone go
Wait,
back
did
and
he
check
really?
to see if that was episode like 40 or not 50 or whatever? Because I think it was.
You gotta be on your toes. The countdown takes very many strange directions when you least expect it.
Did you know that if you have trouble flying on airplanes, you just make fists with your toes in the hotel when you get there?
Rob.
I did know that, actually.
Yeah.
It's still the stupidest part of Die Hard.
Yeah, it really is. Because it's like, it doesn't really, like, what? I'm afraid of airplanes. Okay,
No,
let's do
it's jet
something
lag.
After oh, jet lag.
Jet
Yeah,
lag.
but he's upset with it. But if the guy sees him, like, you know, squeezing the armchair on the plane, he's like, oh, you don't like flying much, do you? I tell you what, I got this one little tip for you.
It's a stress relief thing. It's therapeutic.
Yeah, but like if I'm afraid of, yeah, you're right. If I'm afraid of planes, though, you know, wait till I land the plane, the problem's over.
Yo,
The best way to relieve
it's a
stress is
jet
to
lag
tense your
thing.
muscles.
I'm telling you, make tiny fists with your toes.
I can't do that. It'll cramp my foot
I
up.
remember the scene vividly, though. That the implication is that he's telling him about, you know, not liking the plane ride.
Did you put an extra
'Cause-
syllable in implication?
Implication.
Just wanted to make sure.
The
Psychic
like,
science from China.
because it's an insert of you know, John McClane's hand clutching the thing, and he's got kind of straight up in the seat, and the dude's like, huh, first time flying, huh? And then he tells him about the fist with his toes.
It's weird because he's
Honestly,
such a
like-
tough guy.
Yeah.
Look at this
It's
crack
like
and tell me that
Indiana
it's not bigger.
Jones doesn't like snakes.
Ryan, no. Ryan, no. Okay.
Wow, I can't believe that they would just finish the level.
What do you do? What are you on IMDb or something?
No, it's just too easy.
Oh, well, I mean,
No
you know,
points.
we all finish it.
Didn't
None
we
of us
promise like a sentence? That's the last episode that we just ignored.
Well, we're going to do it at the end of this episode.
Oh, is that
to
what
make
we
people
did?
stay for more, yeah.
Oh, okay. It's like a sneak peek.
Don't skip ahead. There's gonna be surprises all throughout the video.
That's worth points, right?
Yeah, no. By all means, at this point, you might as well. Can we also talk about how great of a film Die Hard is?
No.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
It's a very good movie.
That I haven't seen.
You really do need to see it because
You should
I've
see
seen Die Hard 4.
Okay, that's maybe the worst. Actually, 5 is the worst one you could have seen.
Yes.
4 is still really bad though.
I don't remember what happened. I just know there's a Harriet, and he's like walking on the Harriet. Harrier, not
You mean
Harriet.
a Harrier?
That's a Harrier, not a Harriet.
Walking on Harriet? He's just walking on some lady named Harriet?
He's walking all over Harriet.
How-
No.
What's the
He's gotta make fists
progression
with his
again?
toes, and then
It
punch her in the
goes-
face with his toes.
It's the tower and then the airport.
Yeah,
And then the
tower,
taxi?
airport. Yeah, so like, okay, so I have a theory about Die Hard. I
Good.
think that it was kind of broken by the 5th movie, but let's just pretend the 5th movie doesn't exist. Because there's a level of escalation in Die Hard that is very logical to follow. Namely, in the first movie, he saves like, I don't know, maybe 50 people in like a single tower, in a single building or whatever, right?
Nakatomi Plaza, yeah.
Nakatomi Plaza, right. And then in the second movie, he saves an airport full of people. So that's like thousands of people in there, right? Like he's saving thousands of people.
It depends on the airport.
Right. Well, that's true, but it's the LA airport. It's LAX. So I mean, I think
So nobody
it's
cares.
probably a lot of people. Yeah. But
But maybe it was like not a very busy season, so there weren't a lot of people there.
it's entirely possible. But either way, more people than in the building.
Like after I heard that there was an incident at LAX, I'd probably be like, "Honey, we're gonna move our flight. Let's not go to the airport right now." So
That's true. Well, but they only know that there's an incident at the like kind of the end of the movie, really.
The incident in the building was also the building was abandoned. They really just wanted to break into that
Well, it was a party.
vault or something, right?
there was a
Yeah.
Christmas party.
Yeah, it was a Christmas party.
Yeah, but there's still it was
Anyway.
like 30 people. It wasn't that many
Continuing
people.
with my theory.
I'd expect more people to be at a Christmas party though than an airport, because the Christmas party is fun, and an airport, you know, like kind of sucks.
You
Yeah,
gotta
but,
get
like,
where you're going, right?
But people are not going to, you know, there's no practical reason to go to a party outside of entertainment, you know?
Having a good time.
Well, that's not very, you know.
What about networking? It's not about what you know; it's about who you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
but
they're
you're
at
gonna network at
TwitchCon.
your own company though.
Yeah, dude, upward momentum.
I suppose.
You
so.
know, this week he's mopping floors. Next week it's the fries. Kanye West.
So thousands of people at an airport.
Oh, fuck.
Then third movie, he saves all of New York City. So millions of people, an entire city. Then in
Well,
the
what if they
fourth
were all
movie, he's-
stuck in Los Angeles because they couldn't fly home thanks to the airport issue?
Well, you know, it happened several years later, so that would be some serious backup on
These
the,
are
on the tarmac.
mega billion-dollar projects, Robert.
Well,
They
I mean,
take
that's a good
time.
point. But do you see the scope that I'm going for here? That you understand?
No, I can't figure it out at all, actually.
So by the fifth movie, he should be saving the solar system, and by Die Hard 6, he's got to fight like Galactus.
It's like a Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Land, Super Mario World, Super Mario Galaxy. Mario.
Pretty much, yeah.
Mario.
Super Mario.
What do you think the new Mario's gonna be called? They showed it, right?
Super Mario Universe.
2.
No, they're gonna do that thing where they like, all right, we gotta stop this. We can't go we can't go past universe, right? So we're just gonna not do universe, and we're just gonna start this new trend. So what are they gonna do?
Super
Mario
Mario
Cardboard.
Cellular.
Yeah,
Super Mario microscopic.
dude, that would be cool. Like Mario in the Matrix, and you have to learn from Morpheus and stuff how to do kung fu.
No.
I'd
But
fucking
eat
play
their
that
first
game.
mushroom.
Yeah, exactly.
He had to learn from Morpheus how to do Wahoo!
I knew it was
That's a
coming.
family-friendly joke that
That's
I
Toad.
appreciate. Yeah. So you guys see that thing on Reddit of like how times have changed, and it's a picture of the Mario Run app and the
Yeah.
Sonic
Yeah.
Jump app.
And the Pokemon Go app.
Well, that one doesn't really fit.
That's the, Nintendo property and then a verb.
You got two different pictures conflated here. The
Yeah,
one
I think
that Robert saw is how times have changed, and the humor is that Sonic is all about running, Mario is all about jumping. The games are named Sonic Jump and Super Mario Run. And the one that Nick saw is, I think Nintendo's trying to warn us, and that's because
Oh!
they were named Super Mario Run and Pokemon Go.
Thank goodness. I could never figure out all these memes without you.
Shit, dude. I didn't even see the one that Nick was talking about.
It's
That's
a
where the
tangled web.
confusion-
It is.
Tangled web we weave.
Wee.
Practice to deceive.
I haven't seen any of these, dude.
It's a tangled web, Luigi.
You didn't spend enough time on Reddit.
It's a tangled pasta, Mario.
I only like go to the Northern Line subreddit and the NFL subreddit now.
Yeah,
That's
NFL subreddit's pretty good.
One of the best.
It actually is. Really quite funny.
I like the Northern Line subreddit because we get appreciation threads all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they
fuck.
don't like those, so
Yeah, they don't like those, so I like them anyway, though.
I do like them as well.
there's actually a really easy way to beat this level.
There's like a deep level. Yeah, actually, if you just stand on the middle platform, you're like good to go.
Yeah.
But there's like a deep level, like it's not even a meme on that subreddit where it's just like.
That would be just about the only post that isn't, then.
Well, I mean, like it's like every time there's an appreciation thread, it's like, can we stop upvoting appreciation threads? Can we have an appreciation thread for the appreciation threads?
Yeah.
And then like it goes like that. It's
The
cyclical.
fuck
It's,
being
like, once a month.
nice, fucking
Yeah.
losers.
I just want you all to know that we love the appreciation. thread.
Yeah.
Let's just get a hate thread. Don't actually, though.
The pushback happens so fast. I don't even think there were maybe more than 2 appreciation threads before people were done with that.
Yeah, no, that's true.
So I'll take a few more of those if you want.
Just give us like 6 more appreciation threads. That's fine.
I
more.
don't like the appreciation threads.
Why is
Wow,
that?
that's not surprising.
Praise breeds complacency.
Does it?
That's a good point.
That's my
Sometimes you
outlook
gotta-
for parenting. Yes.
Yeah, but like most of the time, people are just shitting all over us all the time. So like,
Yeah.
you know, you gotta temper it with.
It's
some
hard to
nice
tell
things
where the
sometimes.
memes and the flame, like, combine.
I think some people enjoy the meme and use it as cover to actually say mean things, so they don't have to feel bad about it.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna stand completely still, and then I'm going to win the level.
that's way easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Just
literally
stand on the
stand
thing.
still on the top one. It's fine. It's like
Going
super
through the
easy.
middle was fun, though.
Yeah, no, it's just a lot more fun to do it that way.
Oh, it's over.
You're the ultimate chicken.
Yeah, on my way.
Congrats, Robert.
So, can we get a Rack Attack appreciation thread?
Don't. Oh well, I don't get to vote. All right.
Oh, am I the only one?
No, Nick gets to vote.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see. What haven't we played
Oh,
yet?
Nick is just a chameleon with no nameplate, and it's really creepy.
Did you say data during that? It's like, oh no, data is...
I don't know, man.
Papa Egg.
Did you know a singular piece of data is called a datum?
Datum. Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird.
Did you know that ravioli is plural and it's actually raviolo if you're talking about a singular ravioli?
I'm the guy, I go to the pasta place and I go, hey, give me the spaghetto bolognese. And then it comes out with more than one noodle.
Yeah.
And then it comes out with more than one noodle. And I go, hey, choco heads, I ordered the spaghetto and I got spaghetti.
You took the thing that I was gonna say away, which is that spaghetto is spaghetti. Oh.
Did you just
That's
end
my
the
only
spaghetto?
fact.
Golden gray September morning, a single noodle of pasta was born named spaghetto.
We've gone too far.
The other one is that there's an apple on that one DVD cover. I know that too.
How did you know that?
Because I put it away at
know that.
GameStop all the time. We used to stock DVDs there, and we had to gut them, which means take the DVD out of the case.
You really called them that?
That's the nomenclature
'em?
that the company used that, yeah.
That's fucking morbid, man.
Gut
No,
means you
why?
take the disc out, you put it in an envelope, put a SKU sticker on the envelope, and file it in the drawer.
And fuck
Somebody working in management's got some serious repression.
It makes sense. You're leaving just a shell of its former self behind.
Yeah. Yeah, what happens when you throw away old games? Like murder them?
Field destroy them.
I was trying to...
Field
destroy?
Is it exclusively stocked by like one guy, or like? Here's where I'm trying to get with this joke. I feel like GameSpot is run by a guy who did like basic training, and then like that was it. But he's really into the army still. Oh, can you go out there and field destroy? He's got these 30 extra SKUs of Crackdown. We need to have field destroyed.
But actually occurred to me a little bit as well that it seemed some of the nomenclature was a little military sounding. I thought they used that to make it seem more formal than it actually was. Like to give us this attitude.
Sounds
That's
very
pretty
corporate.
rough, man.
Wait,
Yeah.
how do you scratch up the disc with keys or something when you throw it out? How does it work?
Yeah, we had one of those box cutters to just run it over the back of the disc. Or you could
Wait,
snap
why,
them.
though?
Because they knew for that the way that this worked was that we would throw stuff out, so they would go and dumpster dive and take all the stuff and then sell it back to us.
Oh, well, why would you... Wait, hold on. If you're throwing away, like, your edition of, like, Mario Paint, then why would you buy it back in the first place?
Wait, Rob has a great point here.
Yeah.
That I
Like,
never
why
It
did-
considered.
doesn't, because we didn't sell that anymore.
Well, but that's what I mean, though.
Why?
Like,
So some guy would come in with like a used game that you guys had already marked for destruction, and you'd be like, "Hell yeah, this is worth like $10," even though we just took it outside and lit it on fire like 2 days ago.
It's GameStop. It would be worth 30 cents.
But still, like
even the logic, though, like...
we're still bereft of an answer for this. Like, walk me through it. Okay, so you get like an order. They're like, "Oh, we haven't sold a copy of Madden 08 in like 10 years." So go destroy the copies of them out back. You just throw them in the trash. You're like, I'm not gonna use the box cutter these days. Somebody comes in with a copy of Madden, 08.
They could try and return it. They could make some stupid argument up. It just got rid of all of the ambiguity out of the situation.
Oh, fuck.
Or they could just put it on eBay as well. Like, they could just try and make a profit off it some other way.
That's like a victimless crime.
Yeah, you're throwing it out.
Oh,
The
fuck.
company believed that it was their property, and they sort of
you.
looked at it like you're disrespecting them.
Is Nick?
Well,
Whoa,
that's pretty
fuck.
fitting considering
Nick,
what happened in
I can't hit the button.
Oh,
Oh,
there the
That's
body
pretty
is-
fitting for that company, considering what happened in the 2000s with game companies being like, used games are stealing.
oh.
Yeah, oddly enough, GameStop also thought that about their own
How do you
property.
do that?
Please.
I mean, they wanted us to destroy perfectly good merchandise just so other people couldn't have it.
That sounds very
bullshit,
GameStop-y, to be honest.
Yeah, that's bullshit, dude. Like, why don't you just donate it to the local, orphanage?
Because they
or
were
something?
sure that someone would resell it.
So what?
Well, they just didn't want to have to ever pay for or be involved with the sale of something they determined was unfit for sale at their store now. They like to believe, being the market leader, that they could kind of dictate the entire market based on their own whims.
I feel like trying to do a nice thing is more important than succeeding in doing a nice thing.
And before the commenters like lose their shit on me, why does he know all this shit? I was an assistant manager at a GameStop for a bunch of years.
Yeah, it's getting real suspicious.
Yeah, this video is actually sponsored by GameStop. That's why we're shit talking them super hard.
I'm just saying, somebody's gonna say, "What do you know about GameStop?" I actually work there.
I know all about that.
Allay those fears before that comment comes up.
Yeah, it was like that one time that I went to the Dunkin' Donuts when they were throwing out their old bagels at the end of the night, and then I took their bagels, and then the guy gave me a dirty look.
Rob, did you actually?
Yeah. They're perfectly fine.
Yeah, why not take the... I mean, I guess I understand why they have to throw them out. It's like a safety issue, but...
Yeah, they don't want to like be liable for it.
Yeah.
Basically.
But like...
You know.
If Rob's not gonna sue him, I guess, like...
Yeah, I'm not gonna sue him. I just fucking... I'd sign a waiver if they were giving it out for free.
This is an interesting level.
A very interesting thing just happened. My power flickered and caused my monitor to go off.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, that's
So,
really weird.
but I have two monitors, so I was able to keep playing through OBS's preview window, which was still on.
Oh.
As far as I know, nothing was interrupted.
You ever guys have that weird thing where you like lose internet, but you can like still talk with people?
Yes!
That's so creepy.
That happened to me the other day. I mean, it happens to me all the time.
In
Like,
H1Z1?
Skype always comes back first. Yeah, well, actually, yeah. Because, like, the internet was down, but I could still hear you guys, but you couldn't hear me.
Yeah, like it's apparently it's like a DNS thing. Like that happened to me where like my internet completely went down. I couldn't load a single page, but I was in Discord and I was just chatting with people in Discord.
Yeah.
Well, there's multiple things happening. I mean, in one case, there's buffering. So you've got, like, data left over that hasn't worked its way through yet. And then DNS is like you're just having trouble connecting to one IP.
Yeah. You know, in a similarly entertaining note, you guys ever, get stuck watching vampire porn, and then you find that there's just too much blood.
I actually really appreciate that you went out on a limb and did that one. I wouldn't have done that.
Found a way to make that work.
Yeah, well, I mean, to be honest with you, it happened, like, as I was saying.
Live, and I can tell.
Yeah.
You keep bringing up vampires, we're going to start asking questions.
Somebody told me at one point that the world was going to roll me.
Right, yeah, no. You ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
No, that you start coming up with songs as you say them, and you got to work your way out of the end of them.
Yeah.
I think that was Austin?
It
was Bear.
What's the maximum amount of times you can randomly bring something up before people start asking questions?
Well, apparently the answer is 1 for you. I'm about to ask you a question, and the question is, what the fuck are you talking about?
You know, like someone like starts talking about say vampires too much. Like he brings it up and it's like casual to start, but then it's like, man, this guy talks about vampires a lot for no reason.
Yeah,
in particular.
no, like I've been thinking that for a while.
Is there like a number? Is there like a hard number?
I think
The second time.
The second time?
It is this because the first time you go, oh, so he was just racking his brain for something random, and he went with vampire porn. The second time, you're like, you all right, dude? Like, is everything okay?
See, because the thing is about vampires, and maybe this is why they've been on the brain for me, is I've always liked vampires, but then there was like a period in the mid 2000s where like vampires were oversaturated, but now I feel like
You mean
maybe
Underworld?
Yeah, well,
And Twilight.
Oh, fuck.
but I'm thinking like maybe now we've hit the grace period where we can talk about vampires again, and it doesn't have to be a discussion about Twilight.
I was thinking the same thing about Shrek, honestly. Why can't we talk about Shrek anymore?
I don't think vampires are cool, though.
Vampires are pretty cool.
How so?
They're sexy immortals.
They play really good
See,
baseball.
you use
they
that
can
word
run
sexy, and
super
then I started
fast.
asking questions because
Yeah, I agree with you.
They can get you pregnant in one try.
That's a typical vampire thing, is that they're sexy.
Is it though? Because I like the
Yeah, it
old
is.
ones from like
Yeah,
the
it
old
is.
like 30s and 40s and 50s are like they're not
Yeah,
I
you
was
ever
talking about
seen
Anne Rice
fucking-
vampires, man.
Look, watch Nosferatu.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, okay.
yeah, he was sexy as
Nosferatu
fuck.
only exists because they couldn't get the rights to Bram Stoker's Dracula.
You know that this is all made up in the first place, right?
Well, yeah, but I mean,
What?
like, you
it's
know,
that
the
they
popular-
didn't have the rights to use Dracula, so they had to make some changes to that.
But they did though, like, because that's the thing is that they wanted to do Bram Stoker's Dracula and they couldn't get the rights to it, so they made, you know, they made like their own retelling of it and called it Nosferatu.
Yeah, but you know this stuff isn't real though.
Well,
Why?
nothing in films is real.
Oh,
What about documentaries?
I really fucking hate when you just block coins like that.
nobody did that.
There's some elements of some documentaries that make you wonder.
Rob, what?
You guys have a favorite documentary?
Wait, what's Rob insinuating? Because I was mad at the coin.
He's saying he doesn't like documentaries because there's none about vampires.
Basically, yeah. No, but I mean, like, there's been several cases over the course of film's history of documentaries being some documentaries.
That's
I shouldn't
hard.
say the majority of them being not actually based entirely on the truth.
I watched one that was about the Ghostbusters fandom, and that was just really uplifting. You know, they do a lot of charity work. Like, there's a different chapter in every state, and they get together and they do charity work, and they just talk about Ghostbusters and like visit little kids in the hospital. That's so like really nice.
What I want to ask you is, how late was it when you watched this documentary?
Oh, it was all of the late.
Yeah, see, that's because I
Actually,
think
I
that's the
think-
only time you would ever watch that documentary, right?
Oh, it's after I had my wisdom teeth out and I was on pain medicine.
Oh,
That's when I watched it.
shit. Fuck.
I think
This
I've even
is
brought it up before on the NLSS.
not possible.
Hey there, Slugger. How you doing? Who are you? I'm the leader of the Philadelphia Ghostbusters fandom. Can somebody make a wish on the phone? I asked for John Cena, and I got John C. Riley's older brother here trying to talk to me about how, you know, Ghostbusters 2 isn't as bad as Rotten Tomatoes says it is.
They would pretend they were people from the movies, so like they would identify them as characters.
See, that would never work on me, because I'd be like, hey, why aren't you in my room? Ghostbusters? Is there a ghost to be busted in here? Then I know, you know, we're just like taking a day off. And you'd be like, you sure? Because, like, I don't believe that you would tell me if there was a ghost in the room. It'd be
That's
quite the
like-
shock to the system.
That's like something similar actually happened to me. Like when I was like,
You had a
5.
ghost?
Yeah, I had a ghost, and I had to bust it.
Did it feel
it's-
good?
I had to bust its nut. Yeah. No. So I was super into Power Rangers when I was a kid.
Not vampires?
Well, I mean, actually, yeah.
Rob?
But,
You're digging a hole.
vampires are cool. What's wrong with vampires?
This is like when Austin talks about dragons. He
Just
goes,
shut up.
You know, there's many different kinds of dragons. I'm
I
like,
agree there's many different kinds. I was with him on
This has
that.
gone too
yeah,
far.
You guys
Shut
have
it
your
down.
own problems.
Don't
But,
talk about dragons like that.
So I was super into Power Rangers, and I had a Power Rangers party, and my cousin Tony. Yeah, no. All my families are named after like stereotypically Italian.
Oh.
Yeah. I actually have a cousin.
Did you know that a Tony is actually just multiple tonos?
Wait, is there an end to Rob's story, or was that it?
Yeah, basically dressed up as the White Ranger, and I was like, oh, hey, Tony. Like, like I was like 6, and he just like immediately
Dude.
saw through the ruse.
That's not cool. You can't be the White Power Ranger.
Wait,
Nick.
where is this?
Nick.
Okay, goodbye.
Wait, we gotta give him a sentence.
Oh,
Oh yeah, we gotta have a second sex.
We gotta have sex. Yep.
laser.
We don't start with laser. That makes it really hard. Beam.
What was this after? What did you say? What was the second
Beam.
Laser beam.
Laser beam.
one? Was
Venezuelan.
So laser beam's a guy. All right, that's his name.
Venezuelan. His
Best.
attribute.
Was.
what? Buzzed, yeah. His
Large.
Rectum.
That it?
Yeah, I guess that's it. Huh?
Right.
Yeah,
Laser
Laser
beam
beam
was
is
Venezuelan. His best attribute was his large rectum.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Look forward to continuing the chronicles of Laser Beam. We'll see you tomorrow with a new one. Thanks for watching.
Wow.
Bye, everybody.
Venezuelan. Huge rectum on that guy.